What's happening? Thought I'd just do a little video about my run that I've just done. My first time doing any video editing and stuff, so apologies if it's pretty amateur. So yeah, the whole idea for this run started about a month ago when I suggested to Mike that we do a month without drinking. It was kind of his idea actually. He set a challenge for himself to walk around Waiheke. He had never been before, so he wanted to walk around it in 3 days. And he needed some help, like he was going to camp, he needed some help setting up the tent and stuff and maybe bringing some supplies. So I agreed to help him out for that. And I kind of toyed with the idea of running it, but I didn't know if it was possible or if I'd be up for the challenge, so I didn't really commit to anything. And then as it got closer, I managed to find some accommodation for us on the island through a friend that I know, and I kind of just thought I'll try and run it. So about 2 weeks ago, I fully committed to running it. I bought a running bag, some new running shoes, and started doing a bit of research on what sort of nutrition and stuff I'd need to be taking to complete the run, because it was all pretty new to me. So yeah, I didn't actually have that much time to do as much training as I'd have liked to done, but I've always ran quite a bit. I did my first ever half marathon like 10 months ago maybe, and then I completed my first ever marathon in December, about 4 or 5 months ago. So I was quite into my running anyway, but yeah, I thought I'd do this as a nice challenge. So I actually took some photos and progress videos during the run. So if you want to watch me complaining about how steep, muddy and slippery the course was and how I found the race, then continue watching, because I'm going to make a little montage of the clips and put them on next. So yeah, thanks for watching. Okay, it's 10:05 in the morning. I am setting off. It's not raining, a bit windy, not too cold, but I'm excited to get going, see how I get on. I'll catch you later. Morning, just coming up to the half marathon mark. Looks like the sun's close to coming up. I set off so early because I've got absolutely no idea how long this is going to take. If it was on flat ground, I'd have a rough idea, but it seems to be just up and down all the way so far. But it's quite tricky because I like to set a pace and just stick at that pace. I'm just constantly having to change how fast I'm going because of the hills. But other than that, everything's going pretty well. My bag's rubbing a bit on my back. Never tried running with a bag before, which is a rookie move, but I've just smeared a load of Vaseline all over it to try and avoid as much chafage as I can. I'll check in with you guys at the marathon mark. Peace out. Thought I'd do a little update. I am absolutely miles behind schedule because it's just been steep, up and down, muddy, slippy. I even just had to abseil about 200 meters. There was just a rope attached to a fence. But this has taken up a lot more energy than I'd expected, but it's fun. That's 5.5 hours done. Just coming up to a marathon, 42 kilometers, which is actually the furthest I've ever ran. That was all on flat ground, so slightly easier than this. I had a section then about 10 kilometers where it was just really steep, muddy, I slipped on my ass at least 5 times. I've done over 1,000 meters of elevation, which is about half the amount of the full track. It's taken 5.5 hours so far. I don't think it's as hilly for the rest of the track. I just stopped then to break in this really nice bay, but within a couple of minutes swarmed with sandflies. So let's just keep going for a bit. Just gonna walk for a little bit, and I'll update in a while. See you later. Yo, that's 50 kilometers now, just over 7 hours. I managed to stop at Placemakers and get some Powerades to fill up my water, which was running low, much needed. Yeah, the pace has really slowed down now. That first bit took it out of me. Quite a lot of pain from the hips down, but we're making progress slowly but surely. It'd be nice to go a bit faster, but you can only do what you can do. Shouldn't be as bad from here on out. I've done 1,500 elevation and there's only 2,200 over the whole course, so hopefully some flat ground so I can just make a pace, stick to it and just zone out for a bit. Yeah, catch you guys at 60k maybe. Peace out. Here I am at the top of another bloody hill. Max 60 kilometers. I'm fucking over the moon, sorry for my language. That was, I don't know if I'll finish this, but I said to myself, I just want to get, I'll be so happy if I get to 60 kilometers. And it's been pretty brutal, but I've made it here and I'm so chuffed. Yeah, 27 kilometers to go. I don't know if I'll manage it. I'm in a lot of pain, but I'm just going to keep going. I'm having to have lots of little breaks. I'm walking quite a lot, but 60k, come on! Wow, what a roller coaster. Only 2.5 kilometers since that last video, and now it's just miserable. Just so so slippy, so steep. I was like on my hands and knees trying to get up. I had to just slide down on my ass. Come to a nice bay. I just sat in the water for like 5 minutes. Oh, that was tough. Right, see you later. Yo, I'm 10.5 hours in now at a nice beach here, and I've just hit 70 kilometers. Some of the last 10k have been pretty disgusting, slippy hills, and a part of it actually was closed because of slips, and it said it was pretty dangerous to go that way. So I've come back to the roads, and I'm just staying on roads from now on because my legs cannot handle any more slippy up and downs. It's about 5k back to where I started, which would make 75k, but I'm quite tempted to maybe do a bit of back and forth just to push it up to 84k possibly. We'll see how steep it is. In pretty good spirits now. I just stopped and had a can of Coke, so I think the caffeine's picked me up a little bit. The weather's pretty miserable. I'm under this shelter because I keep getting my phone wet and I can't use it. Yeah, I'm the finishing straight now, so fingers crossed it's all good from here, and I'll catch you guys later. The last 5k since the last video has been nothing but uphill, so yeah, I can happily say I am not running anymore, but I'm just tackling the steep ass driveway to where I'm staying, and that's 75 kilometers done. I think 12 hours, I'll double check, but I can say I have ran Waiheke Island. Yee-hoo! I don't know what that was.